Barcamigos,
Welcome back again.
Back in the building.
Teasy.
Read.
And Cedo
So yeah, this is a new series. We keep coming up with new series.
all the time.
So yeah, we were here in IKEA, showing you some of the food that we got. Vegetarian menu.
Yeah, a new vegetarian menu. It was actually really tasty.
Yeah, that meal was popping. So
I was surprised.
for that veggie meal, how much did it come to overall?
It was about €2.50 each.
Yeah, under €3.
Under €3.
So like this is the juice you can see. This was like
This was like help yourself. It was unlimited bottomless soft drink, so you've got a choice of fizzy and non-fizzy flavors, and then you just keep topping that stuff up.
They had like
potato bowl,
Yep.
ketchup,
We even threw some mustard in there as well.
yeah.
and that was like some cinnamon rolls you can see right in front of you. Snap. And then those balls were like, what were they made out?
The potato. Oh, the falafel.
Veggie
things.
balls.
They were like veggie balls, like kind of falafel style.
Like mixed grilled veg, typical like peppers, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And then it was on a bed of like pearl barley.
Yeah.
With other veg
And
and
greens.
you could taste the veg, like you could individually taste the different ones. Like I'm eating parsnip right now, I'm eating a green bean, asparagus. It had all kinds of stuff
You can
in
see
it.
our faces like this thing is delicious.
And the really cool thing as well is that the difference between IKEA over here and IKEA over in say London, Stratford, for example, is that when you get the veggie balls, it doesn't come with the extra veg underneath it. You just get the veggie balls and the sauce. So I think that was a really nice touch.
Yeah. The sauce was really nice too. Actually, the sauce was really.
You can see like a little background of the trees, like making you feel like a bit in the forest.
Yeah.
Nice little touch of decor inside. So along with watching us eat, we're gonna talk about disillusionment. This will be the part two.
Yeah.
So carrying on from where we left off, we had the gym, we had the guy,
Right.
and the weights. Did we follow into that, or we can do a recap?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, briefly. So the guy who was walking around the studio and the gym, taking pictures of everything, taking pictures of every weight, and was like, who are you showing these pictures to? Like, does this person believe that you're paying to go to the gym to work out and you're lifting these weights, even though they weren't that much? But anyway, and what kind of illusions are you under? Like, are you totally disillusioned of what you really are there for, or what you're doing? And I think adding on that, like what we see a lot there as well, is about women and how women work out, and it's also people are totally illusioned about their size and shape. I think men, especially.
Yeah.
Dysmorphia, like everything is bigger nowadays.
Yeah.
I think
That's
there's
a
a really
strange
difference
thing.
between male and female clientele, where a lot of females are coming into the gym environment and maybe not necessarily needed to be there per se, as opposed to I think more men that you're finding in there generally need to be there but aren't doing what it takes in order for them having needed to be there in the first place. Like they came there for a purpose because they physically and mentally knew I should be in this gym environment because my body needs it. Once they get into that environment, however, like that, there's a complete shift in attitude and dynamics, and they're just misusing that whole time and space for what they set out for in the first place.
To be fair, male bodies and female bodies are kind of different, and the way society has shaped it, that you have more variety as a female than you kind of have as a male. Like the fact is that with females you can have the idea of like different body types, whereas males you don't really have it. You just have kind of straight up and down, and all clothes are meant to fit all males. You just have bigger fabric because you're double XL or whatever, but it's not like
It's cut the same.
it's not going to be cut differently. All suits are for all men.
I think the only real thing that, on the other hand, you have is like people got this idea that if you're slim or skinny, you're healthy, and I think a lot of girls ride on that. Like they've probably never even picked up half a kilo of rice, but because they're skinny, they're healthy.
They hide behind that. Like you're just skinny, so you're in the gym and it's like, oh, you're in the gym. I guess you've done some work to maintain that when you're doing like zero work, and no one's really checking you out because of the idea of different body types. So you kind of have that kind of thing, whereas with the males, I feel it's more focused, especially with fitness. Like if someone said fitness, you may have an idea of a male guy in your head.
Right.
If a female is maybe more sexualized, but the male is automatically like you might have biceps, you might have abs.
Yeah.
So if you see a dude doesn't have biceps or abs, you're not hitting the male
You're
standard
already
of what
losing.
fitness
Yeah.
is. Whereas with a girl in the gym, you're just like, oh, you're just gonna be slim. You can have like zero abs and pretend like you have abs.
Yeah.
You can be wearing those high waist like leggings that cut your belly button, and then I don't really with the mind you can't really tell if they're slim or not.
Mm-hmm.
You can be like, oh, maybe I have a booty, so it doesn't matter about the rest. Like there's all of these like traps.
Yeah, yeah. I think as well there's another thing like there's obviously some kind of level of competition with women in the gym, but it's not as like deep as the men. Like the men seem to have this real alpha male, I need to be the big dog in the gym. And it's actually kind of sad because it's actually to their detriment. Like, like you men could just work together and like work out together and both improve together. But it's like, no, I'm going to watch
So
it
we're
from
looking
afar.
like Kendra was too much. Yeah, definitely. That's the thing. Like you could just work together.
Yeah.
I think
Look at the way
competition.
you're watching me eat that. Like, I want to be eating that last one.
It was kind of close. Look at that newspaper, that chick's face. Wow. Staring back at the camera, like hello.
It's actually creepy.
Yeah, that is a bit creepy.
I think there's disillusion in the idea of competition now.
Yeah.
Because the gym is supposed to be personal gains.
So yeah,
That's the key. The key
Yeah.
phrase is personal gains. So
Yeah.
from the time you're throwing the whole concept of like, yeah, I turned up today, but I'm gonna be preying all 25 guys that are on the top floor. You already lost, mate. Because that's not what you came there for. If you wanted to watch people, that's what a television is for. That's what a computer screen is for. Why would you pay your hard-earned cash that you go out to work for just to do something you could do in your own home for free?
Yeah, that's very true.
and like disillusionment where you know you're disillusioned. Like a lot of people, okay, finishing that thing off. Straight through the newspaper. A lot of people who are disillusioned, they know they are, so they start creating circles where they can try to pretend that they're disillusioned. Like if you're only lifting the lowest weights in the gym, you know with that rack there's other weights there that you're not moving. So you to walk around like you're getting hench and the
Yeah.
lowest weight when you know there's bigger weight further on,
Yeah.
or you're moving the machine and there's no weight setting, you know there's other rungs.
Yeah.
But because of the groups that you hide between,
Mm.
you can feed your disillusionment. And as well, like a lot of like with guys to females, I feel like sexualization and the idea of attraction and mating gets in the way. Like if a
Yeah.
chick is doing no work and she's not sweating in the gym at all, as a dude, you're not like picturing and thinking that in your head.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not doing any work. You're just like, oh, this woman is skinny. Maybe I can date her. Like you're not thinking like, right, you're not doing anything here.
That's funny because the other day I was talking to some of my colleagues about like their gyms and that, and they were saying that a girl walked in and she had like hair extensions, her hair all done up like extra nice. She had full face of makeup, like little push up, cropped up, and everything. But every guy turned his head like, damn. But not one guy thought, hang on, if she's looking like that, she's not here to do any work.
And even if she doesn't do any work and you've seen her do no work, go
Yeah.
and talk to guys, you still don't be like, wait, this girl's done no work here.
Yeah.
Like, and there's that difference. Whereas maybe I'm wrong. With the guys, it's like if you as a random, you can tell us as a woman if you see a guy holding that 1 kg, acting like he's hench, you're like,
I'm like, you on some juice, mate. Like, that bicep's not real. That tennis ball looking thing under your skin, it's not real. Yeah, no. Well, I didn't realize there was somebody behind us like that.
yeah, munching away.
I forgot all about her, man.
I didn't even notice that.
Too busy enjoying the food.
Yeah, like, and like that's the thing with disillusionment.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like how can we battle this thing? I believe
Oh, we just missed this whole thing. This was where you man decided to put cinnamon rolls in mustard.
that was so tasty. I recommend it to all our listeners out there. Definitely.
You're feeling adventurous.
Yeah, like
Go to your nearest IKEA.
As you can see my face, I was not trying that. I was not about that.
if you want that real tang, go get that. But how to battle it? I think it's just one being real with yourself and knowing what you're there for.
Yeah,
If you're there to get gains or you're there to lift weight, then if your hand doesn't have any weights in it, you're already failing your mission.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as well, it's like don't.
If you're there to do cardio, did you see
Yeah.
the girl on the way out? She was in like the spinning room, the cycling room.
yeah.
Her legs were moving in slow. Her legs were almost moving backwards. That's how slow they were moving.
She was treading water in
And-
the shadow end.
And she was just flicking through her phone. And I thought to myself, but why? Like, why? You're really disillusioned because these are the same people who are probably going to go, oh, I don't know why I haven't got any results. I've been to the gym 2 times a week for the last 3 months.
Or they're just gonna disillusion those fake results and make it work for them,
Standing on
like
tippy toes.
like the Emperor's New Clothes, like.
Yeah, I stand on my tippy toes and on my Instagram photos. It's like hard work is obviously hard, and if you know you don't have the drive or you're not very focused,
Yeah,
you have to work with what you have.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you have 30 seconds of focus. Make sure all of the distractions are away so you can do at least 30 seconds of work.
For real.
Where these people are like, I have 30 seconds of concentration. Yeah, I want to make sure I have my phone and my Wi-Fi on and you know what I mean?
And I think this whole thing can be applied, like obviously it happens in the gym, that's what we've directly seen it, but other places too.
Yeah.
Language learning is another one. Like I have a student of mine who hasn't been to the English school for like the last 3 months. He's been there maybe twice, 3 times. Shouldn't even be in that level. Like his previous tutor told him that I think you should be in the lower level. He's like, no, don't want to move down. Doesn't understand anything. And I called, and then he sent me an email like, I've been here since September and I don't feel my level's improved, and I have an exam to take. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose my job. I was like, well, for a start, maybe I called him. I was like, maybe you should like come a little bit more regularly. That might help you. Secondly, you haven't done anything on the online studies. And he said to me, quote, because I don't understand it, I get bored. And I offered again the option to move down a level so you could actually pick more things up quicker, because obviously it's at a level that you can understand, so you're going to zoom through it. And he just couldn't understand the concept of that and was just like, no, but I want to learn, I want to improve. But that total disillusionment of trying to put it onto me or the school, why am I not learning? But you haven't been here, you haven't been doing the work.
Even your own personal time.
Right.
Like you just turn up and it's like I'm gonna absorb all of this language with zero work and like
But he's not even trying to listen either
Yeah.
to how somebody speaks, to try and even like copy that. It's like, no, I'm just going to continue speaking this how I think I should speak it.
with all the games and no work.
Right.
And carrying to do technically that's crazy. Doing the same thing and expecting different results.
Yeah.
And it's like this might need to be called out more so less people are disillusioned.
Right.
Like anyone can get disillusioned about anything.
Right.
But with certain things where you have that obvious cause and effect,
Right.
like I've come here to learn English, I've come here to get gains, and it's
Yeah.
like if you have no gains, if you can't speak the language, you're obviously not doing what you're meant to be doing.
Right.
You haven't got the goal, and it's like that's obvious.
The fundamentals, yeah.
The fundamentals is like if I want to get a car and I don't have a car, then I haven't done what I set out to do.
Right.
And
Like this other student who I have is like, you shouldn't be in your level again, somebody shouldn't be in their level, but they feel the need to tell the other students in the class every single lesson that they have this magic certificate. But the fact that you keep telling people that means that deep down you know that you're not at their level, because otherwise you wouldn't keep
We
trying
need
to
to
show
keep
that.
checking, yeah.
The same way like these people in the gym, they're trying to be the alpha male, they're trying to be this like over expressive showmanship, means that they actually know, and then they are aware of their disillusionment, but they're just trying to play off it.
and it's like just do your work.
Right.
Yeah, I think people need to be able to draw inspiration either from the people who are genuinely doing what's required.
Yeah.
You see someone doing what it is you set out to do, then draw inspiration from those people. Find out what those people are doing, for you to be able to mimic and do the same to make that work for yourself. And if you end up in a situation where you're the only one amongst many and nobody's doing what you set out to do, then I think it's about having that strength as well to be that person who sets the example if you can't find somebody to go to as a focal point.
Definitely. And I think on that note, that is where we can
Thank you for
leave
tuning into
this.
barcamigos.
Thanks,
Ciao.
guys.
At Real
Peace.
Barcamigos. That time felt like it was